ladies and gentlemen, and boys and girls, not only here in the UK, but from around the world. Around the world. Around the world. Yes, around the world. And who knows, maybe the universe. Maybe the universe. I mean, there could be other people, other beings in the solar system, outside our solar system. I'm getting a bit heavy now, aren't I?
I think you are. There could well be, but hey-ho, let's stick with the ones we've got here. So hello to everybody that's joined us this afternoon. Okay.
Anyway, how are we all doing? Well, I just like to say happy Sunday. This is it's the old Sunday service as we used to know it as years ago now, I think, and we're going to be doing quite a few more of these Sunday services, depending on how it goes, depending on the attendance, of course. We need all the pews to be filled, obviously, and but Anna, how is the attendance?
The attendance is good. We've got 201 people in the congregation this evening.
Wow,
yeah, and lots of people are really glad to see the Sunday service back, and they're hoping that that's a sign of things to come in 2024.
Well, so do I, and I just think it's really good that that we do a Tuesday live stream, and that's more kind of electronic and you know, features the analog synths and sort of a bit more up tempo, and I suppose a bit more kind of pop music ish, you know, pop music esque, I should say. But it's nice to just have a Sunday service where it's a little bit laid back, and we just sort of play the piano and sing some traditional hymns along with the Hackney Tabernacle Choir. We have the traditional Hackney Tabernacle Choir, also known as Roland VP 550 vocoder, and to help me out with some vocals, because I'm not really a singer, you see, and a vocoder helps me no end, I can tell you, you know. I know why Jeff Lynne used it on Mr. Blue Sky now. I'm with him all the way. Anyway, welcome to is it 201 people?
202 people now.
Oh, 202. Welcome to the Sunday service, and we're here. We've got Kitsy the cat. If I just introduce you, we've got Kitsy the cat there, and we've got we've tried to make the setting as well, you know, as nice and cosy as possible. We've lit the fire, we've lit a few candles, and the only thing I haven't done is polished the crystal chandelier.
Another little job for you in the week.
Charlie Pride would not be happy with me, but I am going to do it. It takes ages. Have you ever tried cleaning a chandelier? Well, I know we know Del Boy tried it, didn't we?
Well, we won't go into that.
Anyway, that's great. Well, welcome.
How not to clean a chandelier.
Yes, exactly, exactly. So here we are, and I think we'll. How's the quality today?
I think everything's okay. Nobody has said otherwise, so I think we're on.
Chris Granson, is it okay? Is Chris Granson on with us today?
I do believe he is.
Chris Granson, how's the quality? Can you hear me and can you see me? I'll wait for Chris to respond before we go with the next song.
Perfect, Terry, 100%, says Chris.
That's great, Chris. Nice
quality is fine, says Rob James.
Brilliant, that's great then.
And Anne says, don't do a Del Boy.
Yeah, okay. I won't.
And Tickety Boo says, brilliant video and sound. Perfect indeed, says Dean Miller.
That's great then. Well, let's make the most of it, shall we? We'll play another hymn, I think.
I think you should.
We're going to play a bit of an old Cat Stevens song this time.
Okay.
I know Vivian Smiling used to like this one, so if Vivian's on, this is for you.
Okay, Justin C has given a super chat and says, love the sound of that piano, great to see you all. So thank you, Justin C.
Justin C, thank you very much. Yeah, you are, Justin, you are right actually. It's kind of, it's a more sort of, it's got more of a kind of classical sound. It's got a more sophisticated sound to it, isn't it? A more soft approach. So thank you, Justin C, for the super chat. Thank you very much.
And you've also had a super chat from Tony Wicks. Hello, Tony Wicks.
Tony Wicks. Hello, Tony Wicks. Tony Wicks, I want to say Happy New Year to you because I've had a few missed calls off you, Tony, and I'm going to call you tomorrow. So Tony Wicks, thank you for tuning in, and we'll have a chat tomorrow on Monday if that's all right. And anyway, Tony Wicks, thank you very much, and Justin C. '73. So there you are. I haven't done that one for years.
No, you haven't done it for a while.
A long, long time.
Okay, well, lots of people enjoyed that, so thank you.
Thank you very much I'm glad you like the Morning Has Broken song, and we're going to do next How Great Thou Art. I think we should be the next one, but not before we've said a few hellos. And what's going on in the congregation today, darling?
Okay, well, lots of people are taking the opportunity to say hello to one another. They haven't seen each other for a while on the Sunday service because you haven't been Sunday servicing for a little while. Tony Wicks has given another super chat. What is that?
It's called an Old Rosie cocktail.
And what makes it a cocktail?
The umbrella.
Okay.
It's all this talk of Del Boy, you see. It's kind of it's having a big influence on
it looks like it.
You know,
okay.
It's Sunday. This is a happy Sunday, everybody.
Happy Sunday.
Cheers.
Cheers indeed. Okay. So we've got 239 people in the congregation.
239, and I meant to say, could we please have a little pressing the like button session? So you see the like button, you get a thumbs down there, you've got a thumbs up. If you could press the thumbs up, sign into your YouTube channel if you haven't already signed in, and press the thumbs up button, but only press it once, because if you press it twice, it kind of cancels it down. So press it once down. So we want to try and get as many likes as we can, because the more likes we have, the more kind of the algorithms and the artificial intelligence and all that kind of thing encourages people to come to the Sunday service, you see. So please press the thumbs up button.
Okay, well, 183 people have pressed the thumbs
Well,
up
be
button,
worth
so
that.
thank you very much.
So every 100 likes, I do a yeehaw! Just like that.
Okay, so we just
like
need
Just like that.
another 13 likes to 200, and then you can do another one.
And I'll do another yeehaw.
Okay, Vivian Smiling has given a super chat and says, thank you so much for Morning Has Broken, Terry, so beautiful.
Thank you, Vivian. And of course, it's Vivian Smiling super chat jingle. So, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. It's true, you know. It is true. When you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you bring down the rain. Stop that crying and be happy again. When you're smiling, Vivian Smiling, the whole world smiles with you. One more time. When you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're laughing, when you're laughing, the sun comes shining through. But when you're crying, you bring down the rain. Stop that crying and be happy again. When you're smiling, Vivian Smiling, the whole world smiles with you. When you're smiling, Vivian Smiling, the whole world smiles with you, and you, and you, and you, and you. That's Vivian Smiling's own personal super chat jingle.
Lots of people actually really like Vivian Smiling's own personal super chat jingle.
I do as well, actually.
It's very good. I was a little bit worried then that you were going to go into the Del Boy crying as well, but whew.
The Del Boy crying episode, yes, that's a classic, isn't it?
It is indeed. Okay, so we've now got 210 likes.
Wow, so it's going to be worth with the reverb on. Yeehaw! There you go.
Okay, thank you for that.
Anyway, it's nice to see everybody here, and Tony Wicks hasn't been very well of late, and I hope you're feeling better, Tony. Tony Wicks is from Falmouth in Cornwall, by the way. And is Ian on? Ian and Sarah, because they're in Falmouth as well.
They are in Falmouth in Cornwall.
Sunny
I
Cornwall.
think I might have seen Ian earlier. I'm not 100% sure.
Hello, Ian and Sarah, and Reg and Stan. Reg and Stan are the two dogs, Reg and Stan.
That's right. Freewheeling Burning says it's the first time I've ever heard a Brit say yeehaw.
Well, there you go, you see. It's the first time for everything. All right, then, shall we do another song?
I think we should.
Yes, I say song, it's a hymn, isn't it, of course? Okay, so it's time to introduce the Hackney Tabernacle Choir. Hackney Tabernacle Choir, Hackney Tabernacle Choir, Hackney Tabernacle Choir. In other words, it's my Roland vocoder, VP550. So here we go. Oh Lord my God, when I'm in awesome wonder, consider all the worlds thy hands have made. I see the stars, I hear the rolling thunder, thy power throughout the universe displayed. to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sing my soul, my Saviour God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. When through the woods and forest glades I wander, and hear the birds sing sweetly in the trees, when I look down from lofty mountain grandeur, and hear the brook and feel the gentle breeze, then sing my soul, my Saviour God, to thee. How great thou art, how great thou art. Then sing my soul, my Saviour God, to thee. How great thou art, 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 how great thou And that was especially that was a big test there for the Hackney Tabernacle Choir right here. Hackney Tabernacle Choir, Hackney Tabernacle Choir.
Indeed, because the Hackney Tabernacle Choir haven't been out for a while.
They haven't. I had to blow the cobwebs off the Hackney Tabernacle Choir today, actually, and and there was quite a few cobwebs, I can tell you.
Indeedy. Okay, so Ian Smith is here with
Yes, I thought
Sarah and Stan and Reg.
I thought Ian and Sarah and Stan and Reg would be here. Hello, Ian, Sarah, Stan and Reg in sunny Falmouth in Cornwall.
Exactly, that's exactly what he said.
Is it sunny today, though? That's what I want to know.
I don't know, but somebody says that they've got a centimetre of snow already in Scotland, so fingers
A
crossed.
centimetre?
A centimetre.
I haven't seen snow for years.
Since last year. I think the Beast from the East came last year. I don't know who's coming this year.
Can't remember.
William Paganucci's here. Eileen, can you say hello to my mum, Joan, and caregiving Renata? So hello to
William
Joan
Paganucci,
and
hello,
Renata.
William, and Mom and carer. So it's William Paganucci in Montauk?
I think he might be in Florida.
Oh, in Florida.
I don't know if Montauk's in Florida.
William Paganucci, I'm going to play for you and for Mum and the carers your favourite song, which is called You Are My Sunshine. Should we do that one?
Okay, I think that sounds like a plan.
Okay then.
And just before you do, you've had a super chat from Michael Nikoloff who says, hello Terry, Eileen, Kitsy, and your lovely Elsie.
Michael
have
Nicholas.
had just the right moment to catch you live. Happy New Year. May God bless. Cheers, Mike.
Michael
Lucifer
Nicholas.
says meow to Kitsy.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Michael Nicholas has got a cat called Lucifer. Is that right?
Kitsy, you're going to say meow back to Lucifer?
No.
No? Okay. Grumpy old puss.
But I'd like to say, Michael Nicholas, it's great to hear from you because we haven't spoken for quite a while actually, and it's great to hear from you again, Michael.
It is indeed, so Happy New Year, Michael.
Happy New Year, Michael Nicholas, and of course Lucy for the cat as well.
Yes, indeed.
And thank you for the super chat as well. So,
I tell you what, a little.
that's especially for Michael Nicholas. And we're going to play a special request now for William Pacanucci, and it's called You Are My Sunshine. especially for William Paganucci.
Okay, so you've got 297 people in the congregation now, so that's great. Let's
Thank
see if
you.
we can get up to 300.
Well, welcome 297 people to Terry's Sunday service. Everybody's very welcome. And it's Richard Grutters here today.
Haven't seen Richard, but George Notno is here. He's just given a super chat and says,
George.
Terry, Eileen and Elsie, Happy New Year. I'm feeling a little better. Thanks for the prayers.
Well, you're very welcome. And let's a celebration for George in Chicago.
Because George in Chicago, he's feeling good. He's feeling good. Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? It's me old mate George, and he's in Chicago. I said 2, 2 and 4, and 2, 4 or 8. Come on, baby, don't you make me wait? Come on, baby, don't you wanna go? It's me old mate George, and he's in Chicago. He's feeling good. It's me old mate George, and he's in Chicago, and he's feeling good. It's me old mate George, and he's in Chicago, and he's feeling hot, hot, hot. Me old mate George, where does he live again? I can't remember. Oh, it's just come back to me. And he's in Chicago. Woo. I'm so happy that George in Chicago is feeling better. I mean, you know, we've got to celebrate positive things that are happening because it's January. And January it's that time just after Christmas, just after the New Year. It's cold, it's raining, and it's generally quite a depressing month, isn't it, really? I mean, I think pilots once said it, didn't they? January, sick and tired, you keep hanging on me. You make me sad with your eyes, you're telling me lies. No, 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 January. Yes, the words of the brilliant band, the Scottish band from the 1970s called Pilot, which I believe are still going strong.
Excellent. Well, Chris Grantham said that they did indeed say that, Terry.
Chris knows, you see.
He does indeed. He does indeed.
Well, Chris Grantham, cheers, old boy.
Okay, so a few people are asking where Elsie is. Well, Elsie's kind of back on the uni treadmill. She's got exams this week, so she's busy revising. So she sends her love to everybody, but she's not here with us this evening yet. She said she might pop in on the chat later. We'll see.
She did take the thumbnail, though.
She did. She was here earlier.
She was here just as soon as I started the stream. She left quickly.
Yeah. She took a leaf out of Kitsy's book. He usually does that.
All right, how many's in the congregation?
Okay, we've got 315 in the congregation. We need 4 more likes to get to 300
Really?
likes.
Well, wouldn't that be nice?
It would be nice. Somebody did suggest you do the register. That usually gets the likes
let's do
up.
that now. Okay, I almost forgot. Okay, so everybody, this is a sort of hit the thumbs up button, please. It's called the register for all the new people are here. And Eileen, what do? They put a 1 in the chat?
They need to put a 1 in the chat.
And a thumbs up.
Hit the thumbs up button. And I will try and read out as many names as possible. However, they do go rather fast, so if I do miss you, apologies. Chris Kane, Chris R, the Wizard, they've already started. Come on.
Let's go.
Jim, AJ Jackson, Matthew Gill, Linda, Elude, Rob Fry, Rob James, Sherry Lynn, Alan Tatum, Kent Williams, Jim, Linda Evans, Klaus, Go Batman, Mary Johnson, Alan's Fun World, Dean Malone, Dean Mello, Rita H, Brian Hoffman, Hambo, Andrew Hurst, Billy Bob, Sherry Lynn, Freewheelin' Burnin, Vivian Smiling, Linda, Gillian McKenna, Diliac K, David Hardy, R, Ian Smith, Wendy Thompson, say hello to Wendy in Southville, Ontario, Canada, Dean Miller, we've got Alan's Fun World, Loons with Tunes, we've got Rose Florian, we've got Janice, we've got Chaz Brown, we've got Scottville 100, Ian Smith, we've got Hamper 0. We've got Chris Grantham, Darren London, Guy Incognito, Go Batman, Olka Ustrom, Tony Prattley, Welsh Boo 1. We've got Over the Mountain 100, Darren Kahn. We've got Michael Nikoloff. We've got Subi 2006. We've got Mystique Travels. We've got Toxic Q, Jim. We've got Brian Hoffman, we've got Asprey Clark, Sherry Lynn, Linda, Andrew Hurst, a super chat from Pretty's Trans. Happy New Year. Pretty's Train, sorry. Happy New Year, Terry and family. First time I've managed to catch a live stream for a long time. Gary and Chris. We've got Ian Smith, Antiquity Boo. Andy Price. We've got Ralph West. We've got Iona Chapman. We've got Marcus Janiswoski, greetings from Germany. Dory McAleese is on. Klaus, Jim, Darren Kahn, Jeff White. We have got Chris Grantham, some guys. We've got Cadillac Roy. We've got also Linda, Chaz Brown, Michael Nikoloff, Cadillac Roy, Miss Kendall Minty. We've got Jason G, Jason Cook, Vivian Smiling. We've got Ken Bird, Loons with Tunes. We have got Dory McAleese, Ian Smith, and JL, Pretty's Trades, Andy Price, Chaz Brown, Darren Kahn, Vivian Smiling, Elude, Bounce the Cat from New Jersey. We've got William Henderson.
Okay then, that was the register.
That was the register. So we've got lots of other people on the register as well. Apologies if I didn't read you all out. We have, however, now got 331 likes. So well done and thank you, everyone.
So that's going to be worth a third. Yeah!
Indeed
so
it is.
Michael S on today. Michael S.
I haven't noticed, but they may well be.
Okay. Hello, Michael S. If you're on. Thank you for the email. You said it.
Okay, if Michael S is on there, let me know.
Yes, do. So, okay, so it's time for another hymn, I think.
I think it is.
And, okay. Yeah, oh, yeah, okay. This is called The Old Rugged Cross. Okay. The Old Rugged Cross. I had a request for this on the last live stream, and I didn't play it because I ran out of time, I think. So, we're going to do it now.
Shame and reproach gladly bear. Then you'll call me someday to my home far away, where His glory forever I'll share. I will cling to the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. On a hill far away stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross, where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown.
That was called The Old Rugged Cross. One of my favourite hymns, actually. One of my favourites.
Well, lots of people actually enjoyed that as well. So
Oh, that's good.
well done.
So how are we getting on, Arlene?
I'm fine, thanks.
Because Arlene's actually got a bad back.
I have got a bad back, but it's okay. We're getting there. We're getting there.
So she's putting on a brave face today.
Indeed, I am. Indeed, I am.
You know, she's standing up straight. And yeah, so yeah, no, she is in pain with she's in great pain with the old back there. So you know, but you're doing anyway. You're doing very well. So everybody, wish Arlene's back to recover soon.
Thank you, everybody, in advance. I'm sure it will.
So no sign of Richard Grutters today.
No sign of Richard Grutters today. No, don't know where he is. He must be cooking in the kitchen or something,
Yes.
as he does.
You'll always find Richard in the kitchen at parties.
You do. And not at parties, just in the kitchen,
He's in the
burning his
kitchen.
food.
I know, yeah. And how many's in the congregation at the moment?
We've got 280 people in the congregation. We've got 347 likes.
Wow, that's amazing.
It
Would it
is
be great
indeed.
if you could get to 400 likes today?
It would be, if you call that out a little louder, you never know.
400 likes, please.
That's what we want. Okay.
Okay, it's time for a little drink, and I'm going to. I think we'll up the tempo just slightly. Yes, I think Doreen. I think I've seen in the chat. Is Doreen there?
Doreen is here, and she has asked if you would play Amazing
We're gonna
Grace
do that next.
because it's the first song that she ever heard you play.
Okay, Doreen, I'm going to play Amazing Grace. Now, while I'm here, for anyone that hasn't got my album, this is called, this is the Terry Miles Sunday Service. And it's got 14 boogie woogie and gospel hits on it. 14, no less. Now, if you go to terrymiles.bandcamp, that's me, terrymiles.bandcamp.com. So that's terrymiles.bandcamp.com. You can listen for free. You can stream my Sunday service for absolutely free, or you can download it if you don't have a CD player, or if you would like the physical disc, the CD disc, I will be more than happy to sign it for you, and I'll also throw in a pair of my red socks. Not these ones. These have
Been
had
worn, well worn.
These have had their day, I admit, but you will have a brand new pair of signed. I will sign the red socks for you. And a badge, a button badge. That's a badge, a signed pair of red socks, and the CD signed by me. And I'll just read out quickly what's on here. We have I'll Fly Away, This Little Light of Mine, Generous Jesus, which I'm going to play a bit later on, How Great Thou Art, which I've played already, Joy to the World, A Closer Walk with Thee, I Saw the Light, the theme music to Alias Smith and Jones, My God Loves Me, which I'll also play in a bit, the All Saints Boogie, The Lord's My Shepherd, The Old Account, Abide With Me, and Amazing Grace, which I'm about to play now, especially for my good friend in Northern Ireland, Doreen McAleese, who I believe is on the chat.
She is on the chat.
Go
Sherry
out
Lynn,
and buy it today.
indeed they will. Sherry Lynn has given you a super chat. She says, lovely blend of hymns, favourite hymns and boogie tunes. Many thanks, Terry, and wishing you a speedy recovery, Eileen. Thank you, Sherry Lynn.
Well, Sherry Lynn, that's what I'm trying to do, sort of mix it up a bit, make some nice... It's a Sunday after all, so you don't want to go too crazy on a Sunday. We want a laid-back Sunday feel. Well, you're in the kitchen, you're cooking the Sunday roast, or you might be having an afternoon nap and you could have this on in the background kind of thing. It's a Sunday after all. And I'll play a few gentle hymns, traditional hymns that everyone knows, and maybe a smattering, just a smattering of boogie-woogie thrown in for good measure. And thank you, Sherry Lynn, thank you ever so much for your very kind super chat. And I shall do a super chat jingle for Sherry Lynn, and it'll be like this.
Sherry Lynn, Sherry Lynn, Sherry, Sherry, Sherry Lynn, Sherry baby. Thank you for my super chat.
That was the Hackney Tabernacle Choir singing the Sherry Lynn Super Chat jingle.
Okay, so Rose Florian has also said Amazing Grace for my husband. Thank you. So
Is that
that's
Rose, is it?
yes, Rose Florian. So that's for Doreen and Rose.
Rose Florian.
And Doreen says that unfortunately there's no cure for my bad back. But actually, Doreen, I have had some Solpadeine, which is doing a good job. And also a little glass of wine.
Ooh, matron.
Ooh, so yeah, it's kind of feeling a little better now. I'm sure it'll be back to being bad tomorrow morning, but hey ho, here we go. So, Amazing Grace.
Amazing Grace, here we go.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. Was blind, but now I
Okay, so Doreen says, thank you very much, Terry, for that.
You're very welcome, Doreen. And just one more reminder, you can find that on this album, my Terry Miles Sunday service, which if you go to terrymiles.bandcamp.com, terrymiles.bandcamp.com, you can listen for free, you can download it, or if you want to purchase the CD, it is a very, very reasonable price. And incidentally, I post worldwide, Australia, New Zealand, the Outer Hebrides, southern Yemen, everywhere, right? So I post worldwide. So go to Bandcamp and I will sign this, throw in a pair of socks and even a badge.
Excellent. Okay, so Rose Florian said, my husband Paul said, wow, when you went into an Amazing Grace boogie woogie. Okay, we've also had, I'm afraid Rob James has had to leave the congregation. He's had to sneak out because he's going to see a comedian.
What?
Exactly. I don't know what he's thinking of. However,
Rob James,
Rob
what's going on?
James, he's disappeared. He's gone to see a comedian.
Rob James, I want a full explanation.
I'm sure you will get one next time. So
I can
he
tell
did
jokes.
apologise. You could.
I can tell jokes.
But you're not Milton somebody. I can't remember the name of the comedian, but there you go. However, don't worry because the seat has been taken by a certain gentleman that says, Terry, you hippie, you didn't tell me you were on today.
I did email you, Richard.
No, well, obviously he wasn't checking his emails. But Richards is here now in the congregation. You'll all be glad to hear.
Yes, everyone will surely be relieved to hear. And Richard, don't forget to give us a thumbs up.
I think he needs to because we're 13 likes away from 400. So
Only 13.
only 13, 1 3.
13,
So
that's right.
yes,
Almost there. So Richard Grutters, by the way, cheers, old boy.
he
And,
just says spam, spam, spam.
Okay. Spam.
Maybe that's what he's having for his dinner tonight. I don't know.
Does Richard Grutters eat spam?
I think he must.
Wow.
I think he
I
must.
didn't know anyone ate that anymore.
Unless he just thought that your email
It's
was
the same colour
spam.
as my tie, isn't it?
It is, I think.
Cheers, Richard.
There you go. Anyway, I'm just going to throw another log on the fire, I think. It's getting rather low. So, here we
Good
go.
idea.
Good idea indeedy. There you go, Kitsy. You'll like that. So, okay. On with the next.
Yes, yes, you've thrown another log on the fire. Let's have a quiet night in together. Yes, that was my little tribute there to David Soul, who sadly passed away, I think not yesterday, but the day before. David Soul, Starsky and Hutch, Let's Have a Nice and a Quiet Night In Together, Silver Lady, and what was the other one?
You're asking the wrong person.
Silver Lady, and I can't think of the other one. The big one. There was Silver Lady, Quiet Night In Together.
I'm sure somebody will tell us.
What was the third one? There was the biggest hit of all. I don't know. I can't think of it. It'll come to me.
It will come to you.
Anyone know? Anyone out there, Jim? Jim,
Don't give up on us, Terry.
Yeah, don't give up on us, baby. Who said
That says Jim.
Yeah, I thought it'd be Jim.
Yeah, there you go.
That's it. Yeah, please don't give up on us.
No, don't give up on us. And also, Bobette Spath has asked for a shout out. Bobette says that they love watching your church quest videos.
Yes, well, Bobette, hello, Bobette. I'm going to resume the church quest very soon. And I'm also going to resume the pub piano quests as well. So they're all in the pipeline for 2024. The pub quests and the pipe organ church quests as well. I shall be getting back on the road to do them very, very soon.
Okay, fantastic. Richard Grutters wants to know if he's missed Old Shep.
Yeah,
You did, Richard.
Yeah,
You'll have to rewind it to the
We played
beginning.
it 3 times.
Yeah, we were hoping to draw you in, but alas, you didn't arrive on time.
But anyway, you are just in time for, I'm going to play My God Loves Me.
Okay.
And this is another one that's off my album, okay? Off the Terry Miles Sunday Service album. Okay.
My God loves me. His love will never end. He rests within my heart, for my God loves me. His gentle hand, He stretches over me. Through storm clouds threaten my day, for He has set me free. He comes to me in sharing bread and wine. He brings me a life that will reach past the end of time. My God loves me. His love will never end. He rests within my heart, for my God loves me. His gentle hand, He stretches over me. Though storm clouds threaten my day, He will set me free. He comes to me in sharing bread and wine. He brings me a life that will reach past the end of time. My God loves me. His faithful love endures, and I will live like a child, held in love secure. He rests within my heart, for my God loves me. Through storm clouds they threaten my day, He will set me free. My God loves me.
And that was called My God Loves Me.
Okay, so you've had a super chat from Philip Feist, who says that apparently Dr. K is blaming you for breaking the middle C at St. Pancras. So, I don't know, that's a news update. It's broken and apparently it's your fault.
Okay, I'll have to watch his. Did he do that on the live stream?
Who knows? He's always blaming you for
He's always
something.
blaming me.
so-
It's always my fault.
Of course it is,
It's
of
either
course
my
it is.
bag is in the wrong place, or something like that, or a middle C's gone on the piano, or
Something's gone wrong somewhere. I know. So, what are you going to play now? Oh.
Shall I answer it?
I suppose you ought.
I don't know.
Well,
think I should answer it?
I think you should, or else he won't stop ringing. Miss Kendall Minty's given a super chat. Thank you, Miss Kendall
Thank you,
Minty.
Philip Feiston. Thank you, Miss Kendall Minty. Hello? Oh, hello. It's the operator calling all the way from Maine in the USA.
Richard Grutters says it's not me.
Hello, operator. Yes? You've got somebody from the USA in Maine. Happy New Year, yes. And they want to reverse the charges. So the operator in Maine, in the USA, has said, somebody that wants to reverse the charges, could you tell me their name, please? Is it Nancy? Of course it's not Nancy. Nancy wouldn't reverse the charges. Nancy has rang me before, Nancy Whitmore, and she didn't reverse the charges. We had a chat on the phone and it was great. And she didn't reverse the charges. So who is it, operator? And Mr. Who? Grutters? It's Richard Grutters, everybody.
Of course it is.
Oh, go on then. Yeah, put him on. It's the new year. We're going to start on a happy note. So yes, let him reverse the charges. I'll just have to wave all the super chats to the telephone company. Hello, Richard, old boy. Hello, how you doing? Happy New Year, Richard. Well, there's no need to take that attitude. It's very rude, honestly. What? I beg your pardon. Now, ladies and gentlemen, he's asking for a very strange request. Okay?
Okay, what's his request this week?
Richard Grutters has asked, can he be a moderator on my channel? Now, in other words, for those that do not know what a moderator is, it's they're kind of they're names when they're lit up in blue, and they've got a little spanner beside them. Now, the moderator has the power to sort of, kind of basically, if they don't like what someone says, or that they can kind of time them out for 10 seconds or 15 minutes or 20 minutes or an hour, or even ban them altogether from the live chat. So Richard Grutters is asking me, can I trust him to be a moderator on my YouTube channel? Richard, yes, this is a democratic channel. It's a democratic live stream. So I'm going to put it to the public vote. So, do you want to trust Richard Grutters to be a moderator? Now, I don't do moderators. As you might have noticed, I don't have any moderators on my YouTube channel at all. Because we don't have trolls, do we? Except for one. And the one troll. Anyway, sorry.
Chris Grantham said he'd chuck everybody out. Freewheel Burning says no moderators. Hambo saying no.
Okay.
No, we don't want him. No, no, no. Speech.
Hang on.
No.
Put a 1 in the chat if you want Gritters to be...
Gritters.
Gritters.
Who's Gritters?
Hang on. Put a 1 in the chat if you want...
If you want Gritters to be out tonight, because it's going to be freezing apparently in England tomorrow.
Yeah, if you want the Gritters to come and
no, that'll confuse things. That'll confuse
no,
things.
Put a 1 in the chat if you want Richard Grutters to be a moderator on my live streams, and put a 2 in the chat if you do not. So, okay, so 1 in the chat if it's a yes for Richard Grutters to be a moderator, 2 in the chat if it's a no. So we're putting it to the vote, Richard. So we're going to see, and if you get more 2s than 1s, you know.
Guy Incognito has given a 1.
Sorry, if you get more 1s than 2s, you will be allocated to be a moderator on my live streams. So, how's it looking?
Cheryl Tweedy's given a 1.
What?
Ralph West has given a 1 and says, go on then.
It's looking good, Richard.
However, many more people have said no, 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 and lots of 2s.
Thank God for that.
Including Richard Grutters, who's given a 2.
You've even voted yourself out, Richard. How does that work?
Who knows?
He's whistling down the phone at me.
Ah.
Can you hear him?
I think maybe he's run away.
All right then, Richard. Bye. Love you. I think Richard was disamused. He was disamused.
Of course he wasn't. He was loving it.
Anyway, we're going to do a couple more hymns, I think. And so, are we about an hour in now?
We are just over an hour in.
I say a couple more, and then
Richard Grutters says, does he get paid to be a moderator?
I'm afraid not, Richard.
Oh.
There's no fee. It's a sort of labour of love if you want to be a moderator.
And you have to show up on time, Richard.
You have to show up on time. Exactly.
You can't just drift in towards the end.
That's right. Yes, well, I've said that. So, so I'm going to do a couple more songs. Yeah, I think about 2 more songs, 2 more hymns.
Okay.
And we'll do a bit of boogie woogie and then a slow one, and then we'll do an up-tempo one to finish with, okay?
Okay.
How many's in the congregation?
We've got 292 in the congregation.
That's amazing.
We've got 421 likes.
We've got over 400
I forgot
likes.
to tell you, sorry.
Hang on. Yee-haw! And again. Yee-haw!
What do you think of that, Kits? Not amused.
Okay. We've just played a slow one, so I'm going to do a fast one first, a fast boogie woogie, then another slow one, and then we'll finish with a fast one, and we'll call it a day.
Okay.
Thank you ever so much for going over the 400 likes today on the Sunday service. Okay.
1, 2. Okay, here we go.
This is a bit of boogie woogie. Sorry. Again. So now we're going to do a bit of a slow one now. And this is another one actually, which is from my album. This is one I wrote myself. Okay, so I don't often do this one. And this one is Cadillac Roy on, by the way.
Cadillac Roy is on. We've also had a super chat from Richard Mark Nichols, who is watching from South Africa and says he's really enjoying the stream. So thank you, Richard.
So Richard Mark Nichols from South Africa?
Yes.
Well, thank you. I'll do a little jingle. All the way from
from South Africa.
All the way from South Africa. You've also had a super chat from Darren Can, who says, happy Sunday service, Terry and all. The Cans from Honiton here. Can we have a blast of our favourite Generous Jesus? Happy New Year.
Yes.
From Generous Darren. So that's Darren Can.
Generous Darren. Thank you.
That's great. That's got to be the jingle ready for the super chats, isn't it?
It is. And Cadillac Roy says, I'm here, old boy.
Hello, Roy. How you doing? Before we go on, Miss Kendall Minty gave a super chat, didn't she?
She
And
did.
I forgot to do Miss Kendall Minty's super chat jingle, which is this, look. Especially for Miss Kendall Minty, who likes to have that song for her super chat jingle.
Indeed, she does. So Ian Smith has also given a super chat and says the collection plate is now going around.
The collection plate, I like that, Ian, that's good. So yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are now handing round the collection plate to pay for the reverse charges from Richard Grutters all the way from Maine. All right, thank you, Ian.
And Rob Fry's added to the collection plate, and he says another enjoyable Sunday service. So thank you, Rob Fry.
Rob Fry, thank you, Rob Fry. Rob Fry.
Thank you, Rob Fry. Woo!
Okay, and there was somebody on earlier in the chat asking who sent this drawing of a bear. This is an African hunting dog that Elsie drew when
Yes.
she was, gosh,
I think it's
many
here.
years ago. I'm not sure if the date's on
it's
it.
not,
No.
is it?
No,
No,
no.
it's Elsie. Elsie did it, I think, when she was
A lot younger.
about a year ago. not really. I think it's when she was, I don't know, 6 or 7 or something.
Yeah.
Like that
So
kind of
yeah,
age.
she went through a African hunting dog phase, and he's kind of stayed there ever since. It's the one dog that Kitsy actually doesn't mind, isn't it, Kits? Yes. Okay.
Kits is taking it very well today. He's enjoying it.
Please, aren't you, Kits? Well done, Kits.
Let's tell everybody why he's enjoying it, because basically, let's put it this way: we've got a chicken in the oven, and
Had chicken in the oven.
we had a chicken in the oven, and he's basically had pretty much half of it. You wouldn't think so. He looks so slim, doesn't he? And thin.
Yes, he decided he didn't want any of his cat food, any of the expensive cat food that I bought for him that I had to have ordered through the internet. And yeah.
He wants what we eat, basically.
Oh no, he's going now.
He doesn't,
Oh, he doesn't like you talking about
he
it. I'm
doesn't.
sorry,
Sorry,
Kits.
Kits.
Sorry. Okay,
he
Kits.
doesn't like us. He understands us. You know.
Of course he does.
He
Of course he
understands.
does. Of course he does.
20 years around us,
He's picking it up.
picked
He's
the
picking it up.
languages.
He's picking it up. So it was Klaus that said it was him that asked about the drawing.
He claims, yeah.
Yes, Klaus. And we've also had a super chat from Nicholas who says, Joe 90 old boy, best wishes, your Geordie mate.
Do you know what? That's great. I'll tell you, that's from
Nicholas.
Nicholas. We will finish with Joe 90 after this one, but we're going to do this one first. And just one more time, I know that there's a lot of adverts on this show today, but please, if you haven't already purchased my CD, or even if you have already purchased it, buy it for a friend. It makes a great present. I mean, it's got 14 popular hymns, and a lot of them, not all of them, but a lot of them are played in the boogie woogie style. So if you don't like the boogie woogie style, then there's about half the album that's played traditionally. So there's something for everyone. Go to terrymiles.bandcamp.com and purchase my CD, which I shall sign for you, and I post worldwide. And I'll throw in a pair of Red Sox and a badge as well. Can't say fairer than that.
You can't indeed. Okay, so Richard Grutter
yeah.
says, can you send him one?
Richard Grutters, I already sent you one. And do you know what Richard did when I sent him one? I sent Richard Grutters a complimentary CD, right? He ended up making bootlegs of it and selling them for $3. So please do not buy Richard Grutters' bootlegs. They're not
rubbish.
very good quality. They're not very good quality. You want the real thing from me on the Gardinor record label. So I'm going to play now this one. It's called Generous Jesus. And this is the one song on the album that I wrote myself. So here we go. Here we go. Well, I co-wrote it, actually.
Okay, so Reverend Dream has just is just reminding everybody to share the stream, to subscribe, and to like. So thank you, Reverend
please.
Green.
Reverend Green.
Yes.
Please share the stream and subscribe. Like and subscribe. That's good. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. 1, 2. Just get test.
Free Will Burning wants to know if there's still bootleggers. Really? So yes,
Richard
in Maine,
Grutters
Richard Grutters. He's one of the last ones, isn't he? Good old Richard.
Is Nancy on, by the way? Is Nancy on the stream?
I may have seen her earlier.
Well, if you are, Nancy, hello. And thank you for phoning me all the way from Maine and not reversing the charges. Generous Jesus, I want to thank you for your love. Generous Jesus, you show me wonders from above. You take away my sorrow and give me hope for tomorrow. Generous Jesus, when I'm down and cannot cope, generous Jesus, you shine on me and give me hope. When I'm weak, you make me strong, give me strength to carry on. And when I'm down and the pain inside my heart is just too much for me to bear, I close my eyes and pray to you to help me find a way to make it through the day. Oh, generous Jesus, I need you always by my side. Generous Jesus, please always be my guiding light. You put an end to suffering and misery and sorrow. And when it's bad and I can't see an end to my despair, it seems there's no way out. I turn to you, Lord, and you're always there for me, a friend in need, my friend indeed. Generous Jesus, let's hear all the people sing. Generous Jesus, hope for all the future brings. You take away our sorrows, give us all hope for tomorrow. Generous Jesus, I want to thank you for your love. Generous Jesus, you show me wonders from above. You take away my sorrow and give me hope for tomorrow. Generous Jesus, thank you for your love. Generous Jesus, thank you for your love. Yes, so that is the one original composition that is on the album. on my Sunday service album. It's track 3. Track number 3, it's called Generous Jesus. And if you want to hear that, the full production of that song, if you go to terrymiles.bandcamp.com, you can listen to it and stream it for absolutely free. That's terrymiles.bandcamp, band, B-A-N-D-C-A-M-P, bandcamp.com. You'll see my Sunday service album there, and track 3 is Generous Jesus, and you can hear the full production of that original composition on there.
Okay, so Cheryl Tweedy has given a super chat and she says, thank you for cheering up Sunday.
Well, Cheryl Tweedy, thank you. Thank you for your very wonderful and very generous. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you for your super chat. Thank you, Cheryl. I want to thank you for all that. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Cheryl. There you go, Cheryl.
Okay.
Generous Cheryl.
Generous Cheryl. Okay,
Before I
Kitsy's
play-
back.
Before I play Joe 90, actually,
Okay.
I've had a request.
A request from local experimentalist.
Okay.
I'm not sure if he's on, but
Yeah, he is. He
oh,
is.
hello, local experimentalist. He's on. That's great. This is for you. This is especially for you. Local experimentalist is as good today as he's always been.
Okay, so the local experimentalist said the bread song. Matthew Gill has said the Hovis bread advert Going Home by Dvorak.
Yeah, Dvorak, that's right.
Yes,
Dvorak.
so, yes.
Matthew Gill.
Matthew Gill, yes.
I want to say hello to Matthew Gill and thank you, local experimentalist, for that. I'm glad you like that one. And Matthew Gill, absolutely spot on. Dvorak it is. And I shall call you tomorrow, Matthew Gill.
Yes, it'd be good to meet up with Matthew again in the spring, maybe. And,
I've had a few missed calls off Matthew, and Matthew, if you're around tomorrow, I'll give you a call.
Okay, you've had a super chat from Cecilia Hammerkafist. Thank you, Cecilia. And she says, thank you, Terry and Eileen, for a wonderful stream.
Ah, Cecilia, you're very welcome. Cecilia,
Thank you for my super chat. Thank you for my...
Oh,
Hang on.
Super chat, Cecilia. Cecilia, thank you for my super chat. My super chat, Cecilia.
Thank you very much.
much, Cecilia. I'm just getting used to my Hackney Tabernacle choir.
They've been out of practice for a while, haven't they? So there you go.
As I say, I've had to blow the cobwebs off the old vocoder, and there's still a few on there.
Still a few on there. You've had a super chat from Nancy and Terry Whitmore to say,
It's
glad
Nancy!
to see this today.
What did she say?
Glad to see this today.
Well, Nancy, welcome to the Sunday service. This is a special hello to Nancy in Maine.
That's right. Also, a super chat from
Thank you,
Ian
Nancy.
Smith, who says, wonderful service,
Is that
sir.
Ian?
Ian Smith.
Ian Smith, thank you
Wonderful
very much.
service, Sir Terry, Eileen, Kitsy, thank you.
Thank you, Ian. Thank you, Nancy. I'm going to finish off now, and it's a special request for the Joe 90 theme tune.
It is. So whilst you're doing the Joe 90 theme tune,
Yes.
if there's anybody out there that hasn't already hit the like button, please do, because we are 20 likes away from 500, which would be brilliant if we could hit the 500. 19 likes away now. So if you haven't already hit the like button, please do.
Wow.
Richard Grutters, hope you're listening. Boy George, hope you're listening.
Boy
Both
George.
of you could hit the like button. You've also had a super chat from the Lamb.
Thank you, Lambie. And I just want to say, the Lamb is on tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yes.
So if anybody wants to tune into the Lamb does a live stream every Monday at 7 p.m. UK time. 7 p.m. UK time. That's the Lamb Live. So if you put into YouTube the Lamb Live, he's on there now.
Okay.
Lambie, if you tell him or give him a link or something, he's going to be live streaming tomorrow, Monday at 7 p.m. UK time, 1900 hours UK time. Tune into the Lamb Live. If you like a bit of competition, he does duck racing and virtual duck racing, of course, and all sorts of games, and we can join in. There's crowd participation. There's lots of guitar talk and technology talk. And lots of jokes and sort of green rooms and Janet and John, and it's very entertaining. Tune into the Lamb Live tomorrow, Monday.
Okay, well, the Lamb said, is this one in the red book or the green book? I've no idea what he's talking about, but maybe you
The
have.
red book, I don't know. The red book or the green book? The green room.
No. Is this one in the red book or the green book? So, Lamb, you'll have to let us know what on earth you're talking about. A super chat from Justin C, who said, best stream as always, enjoy the music.
Justin C, and thank you to all the super chatters, and this is thank you to you all.
Okay, and Richard Grutters says he blocked me. So I don't know, Lambie, whether you blocked Richard Grutters. That was a bit mean if you did. Who knows?
Lambie blocked him.
Well, he just said he blocked me. I don't know whether he's referring to Lambie, whether he's referring to Boy George. I don't know who he's referring to, but Richard Grutters says, Terry, will we see you next Tuesday?
No, the next live stream is going to be on the 30th of January.
Okay.
But that's the next home live stream. I am planning to do a couple of public piano live streams at St Pancras on Wednesday, I think the 17th and the 24th. I
Okay.
think I've got that right, if I can remember the dates. So basically, the next Sunday service, I'm not sure when the next Sunday service will be, but there will be Sunday services. They will hopefully, all being well, please God, pop up every now and then. And I'll give you, plenty of notice. I'll put a sort of little message in the community chat and stuff like that. And the next actual Tuesday live stream is going to be on Tuesday, the 30th of January. It's going to be my birthday live stream, because my birthday is on the 1st of February, okay? Which falls on a Thursday, I think.
I think it does.
The 1st of February is my birthday, so the nearest Tuesday I can get to Thursday is obviously the 30th of January, so I'm going to be doing a live stream on the 30th. It's going to be a Tuesday live stream with all the synths and analog corner and that kind of thing. But in the meantime, I'm planning on doing a St Pancras live stream on 2 Wednesdays in a row. The 17th of January and also the 24th of January.
Okay.
I'm not sure of the actual times yet, which it depends on what time the camera person can do it and so on, and who can do it. But so just to sort of to tell you again, the next actual home live stream here in my studio downstairs, where we have analog corner, etc., will be, all being well, the Tuesday the 30th of January at the usual time, 6:30, 6:30 p.m. UK time. The next Sunday service, I'm not sure when it'll be, but they will pop up from time to time, but I will sort of tell you and give people notice and everything like that. I'll either make a video saying it'll be on, or I'll put the message in the YouTube community chat room. If you click on community, you can kind of see the latest chat. But there will be 2 Wednesday live streams from St Pancras at the Public Piano on the 17th of this month, January, and also the 24th. And hopefully we're going to have some guests. There might be Jared there, John T. Williams, Reese Potter. Yeah, so hopefully we'll have a few guests. So yeah, so there's a lot happening.
Okay, that sounds great. Just to clear a few things up then, Lambie says the green and the red are like hymn books. Nobody ever knew which hymn book the hymns were coming from.
See, okay.
He said you had to be there.
Okay.
Richard Grutter said yes, it was Lambie that barred him from his stream, and Lambie's in denial.
What, so that Lambie blocked Richard from Lambie's live stream?
Apparently, but Lambie's saying it wasn't him. He said it must have been one of his moderators. So Richard must have upset one of them on the stream.
I think Lambie's got quite a lot of moderators.
I think he has.
Including me, actually.
Yes,
But
yes.
It wasn't me, I did.
Oh no, shh. Don't tell Richard that, for goodness sake.
It wasn't me.
Okay, just before you play Joe 90, some great news. We've got 508 likes.
Oh, 508 likes. I just want to do a special thank you. And 500 likes means a massive yee-haw! Yee-haw!
Okay.
Champion the Wonder Horse. Wow, that sounded like the television programme, didn't it?
It did indeed. Okay,
All right, we're gonna
on
do-
to another television programme then.
We're going to do the theme music to Joe 90 to finish with, and here we go.
coming to Terry's Sunday service today. And yeah, as I say, thank you very much. And just one more advert, go to terrymiles.bandcamp.com and please purchase my CD, and I will throw a pair of red socks in, brand new, signed. I'll sign the CD and a button badge as well, and I will post worldwide.
Okay, and just before you go, you've had a super chat from Kent Williams, who says that he was enjoying the Sunday service. So thank you very much, Kent Williams.
Kent Williams. Thank you, Kent Williams. Thank you very much. So we're going to call it a day now, and I'll see what's left of the chicken. I think Kitsy's had most of it.
He has had most of it, but never mind. He's contented now, Puss. Never mind about us. Okay, then.
Thank you ever so much, everybody. And I'm just going to say the Sunday service has ended.
This Sunday service has
This
ended.
Sunday service has ended. There will be others, of course.
There will be others, of
But
course.
this Sunday service has ended. Now, go in peace and yeehaw!